Good morning, everyone. If you're new here, welcome to It's All Grady. If you're a regular, welcome back. Today, you guys, we're celebrating our 10-year anniversary. Happy anniversary, babe.
Happy anniversary.
I love you.
I love you too. Is it what? 10 years of what?
Being together.
Okay.
Been married for 5.
Because I feel like we've just been together forever.
We have.
Not in a bad way. Seemed like we did a lot in this last 10 years or whatever.
We certainly have done a lot in this last 10 years.
Well, those fish are just scared of me. That's all I can come up with.
Well, we'll be sharing some of our memories with you guys of our adventures.
Yeah, our journey to here.
Yep, our journey to here.
Not all of it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of it. But like mostly the fun stuff.
Yeah.
Mostly the fun stuff.
It is a gorgeous morning, and I bet you guys can't guess what we're gonna do on our anniversary. No, we're not taking the day off. We are gonna work. So if you guess that, you're right.
We always work on holidays.
Except for Christmas.
Everybody stays home. I don't know. We've never painted anything or never went in and did a little drywall patch or anything on Christmas.
Thanksgiving, yes. Every other holiday, yes. But Christmas, nope.
I guess I can't really count our anniversary as a holiday, especially because this is like the first time we've ever even really recognized it.
Yeah.
Usually we're like, oh, that was last month.
Yeah, usually we don't even remember our anniversary. Sometimes we forget each other's birthdays and
Sometimes, yeah, only when like Facebook or Google doesn't remind me.
Right.
And that's happened.
Right.
Or
too.
I've just skipped over it and said, no duh, Google.
Wow.
And then I forget anyways.
My mom reminded me of Marcel's birthday this year. I did forget my sister's birthday though. Happy birthday, sister, if you're watching. All right, so here is where we are at this morning. What are we gonna do this morning?
We're gonna lay this pipe out and just see what it looks like. We're that close, man. We got a couple of more little ditches here to dig. And we can bring backfill in and then set our plumbing accurately. So there's a few more numbers that we got to figure out, but most of it has to do with what comes out of the concrete. And of course the pitches and stuff that we have to carry, because this one we went from the start all the way to the finish and pitched it all the way through. So this one has to be pitched from the pipe back because it's already got its definitive destination right here and there. So it all depends on how far down you dig. Let's lay out some pipe, baby cakes.
Okay.
Yep, take a left. Just poke it right, yeah. Help me get it through that just a little bit.
That's as far as you can go.
Alright, I can't wait to sit on a real toilet again.
I know.
Okay.
We need to lay out the rooms.
Yeah, so that we know exactly where our pipe comes out of the ground. Because that's also going to determine how deep we have to dig. Because if we go from here to here, you know.
You only need so much slope.
So much, yeah.
Makes sense.
I mean, I guess it really doesn't matter. You're going to have that slope no matter what. But the thing is we would have to either drop it down more so we can get it back further. Or bring it up more, probably is the most likely scenario. But we have, what do we have? So we have, most of these go right to the wall and then straight up. Most of them. And then we have like one or two, I think it's just the one under that goes this way, right, to the bathroom. And then the tub ties into it, and the vanity ties into it, and a vent ties into it. Or it ties into a vent somewhere, but we got to have a vent that goes up the wall there somewhere. So it's just going to be, see, we're not very deep, so we don't have to dig some massive, and it's going to be even less than that, baby cakes, because check it out. This is we overdug this end by quite a bit, you know. I dug it for a 1/4 of an inch drop, and then somehow we went a couple extra inches deep. We'll figure out a solution for that very soon. But so it's going to come up more. It means we need to dig less. My question is, do I need to dig it at an angle? Because those Y fittings, if you just connect to that, then you do have to have your at an angle. But can you put a 45 on that and send it back straight? Or a 22.5? We got the fittings, is what I'm saying. We can just kind of mock lay it out where it goes, so we know whether I'm digging like this or like this. First thing we're going to do is fix the wall I ran into with the backhoe.
Good idea.
And then we're going to lay out our walls so that we know where to dig for our plumbing. And then we can dig for our plumbing. So I messed up by bumping into that. The hose stuck out a little farther than I thought. It didn't knock it out too bad. I'm very happy with how strong it was, because it bent that stake.
While digging yesterday, we ended up running into this.
That's all it hit with the hoe up top there, and it bent the stake and it pushed us out by, you can see right there, quarter of an inch this way, and it looks like it's a 1/4 of an inch high, so it must have just little wee bit bucked it up some. So we're gonna unscrew it, re-level that sucker, and re-screw it in, because we want it to be as good as it was. Sweet.
Yeah, they spent quite a bit of time trying to get this just right enough that it isn't going to make it too difficult for us to build. We've built on unsquare stuff before, so we know the importance of building square.
Yeah, plumb level square.
Mm-hmm.
I've even contributed to some of those disasters.
Yeah, it just makes things so much easier when
you do it right.
Yeah, when you have what you need.
Yeah, and you take the time to do it correctly and understand what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to be the professional.
No.
But you probably ought to understand it a little bit.
Yeah, so we're doing our research as we go and getting help with it from, other people. We do that with all of our projects. So I think it's always a good idea to ask for help when you're not too sure about stuff. So
yeah. We have a great network of people that we can tap into.
We have amazing people.
We were in construction for a long time, and that just happened to be the kind of friends that we had as well.
Yeah.
So it doesn't even matter if I'm going to go buy a tool that I've never, even cared to care about before.
Right.
I call my friends up and ask them about these tools and stuff. That's how we bought the jackhammer.
And we got something else in store for you guys.
And the other tool that we just purchased. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, yeah. You'll have to find out about that on the next episode, because we're not revealing it in this one.
No. But it ought to be interesting.
It will. It'll be interesting.
It ought to be interesting. We'll have lots of tools for sale when we're done with our projects.
For sure. So we got this back portion of the house, which has the kitchen plumbing, the upstairs bathroom plumbing,
It has all the plumbing.
All the plumbing. So we have washer, dryer, water heater, all that stuff. Another bathroom downstairs that we all need to get working on in here. So we brought our layout up with us so we can kind of figure out what we got to do. We're gonna run some string lines, huh, babe?
Yep, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna run some string lines. It's gonna be a few critical things that we've learned along the way. Is the importance of where your plumbing comes up from the ground. And that's for upstairs and downstairs, because if your plumbing is too close to something or too far away, that's where your sink or your toilet or your bathtub's going to be. If it's too close, you might not even be able to fit it.
Yeah.
Also, you want your upstairs stuff to go inside of a wall. So we need to lay that out so we know where to go inside of a wall. And then we also need to worry about in between floor joists. So we have to know where our floor joists are going to be. I mean, there's a little bit of play there, but you don't want to be a whole joist off. I'll guarantee that.
Yeah, that
would be good. You know what I mean?
Good.
If you're coming up on a joist away and you've got a toilet that you're trying to put, you got to put that hole inside of there. And
yeah,
that's just no good.
All right, so I think that we're going to go ahead and get started this morning. So happy anniversary, baby. I love you.
Happy anniversary. Let's work on our toilet.
It's been a great 10 years together.
Seems like it's longer than 10 years.
Is that a good or a bad thing?
It's a good thing. I mean, I would never admit to a bad thing on camera.
All right, we're going to get started.
What's the good word? You can turn around.
Rainy days don't seem so wet. Stormy nights don't stay. From the moment that we met, you were worth the wait. Oh, this could be the best thing that I'll ever know. Talk for hours and never slept. Two silhouettes on the concrete steps. We watched the sun as it slowly crept from the horizon to the place we met. Oh, this could be the best thing that I'll ever know. Best thing that I'll ever know. bird on a tree. I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. Sometimes you need to go and take a step back to see the truth around you. From a distance you can tell. You and me were meant to be.